Blessings and gratitude, and welcome back to my channel. Let us now invite in the Council of 13 to deliver of a message they deem as necessity for you at this time. The illusion is real. The illusion is keeping you in a state of disconnection. Disconnection is of the unknowing, for which you are of spirit first, experiencing the earthly journey. Do not be disenfranchised by the illusion for which is being presented. That for which is presented is meant to keep you stuck and stagnant in a confused state for which chaos reigns. At this time in human history, we take recognition that chaos is in our surrounding. Chaos is meant to keep you from reconnecting to the knowing that peace everlasting does exist when you align to a lighter form of consciousness. Consciousness is the understanding of actuality. Consciousness is the understanding of what exists. Truth only exists within your spiritual understanding. Those that present of truth on earth are strictly giving opinion to the circumstance. When we remove the idea to prove of right and wrong, unconditional love can be given in all manner. Fear, hatred, greed, control, power are strictly of a byproduct of the chaos that currently exists. Media keeps it as such to where you believe that the majority are against one another. But that couldn't be further from truth. When we recognize what it is that we want for self, we recognize that is what we want for all. All within this earthly reality are deserving of dignity and grace. Joy and happiness are byproducts of peace. Peace is of a mental state where you are able to release yourself from the teachings for which you thought were based in reality, when in fact what you've been taught is strictly based in the illusion that exists. The illusion created has been around for hundreds of thousands of years. The cycle for which you are currently residing comes up every century. This is of no surprise that where we are today is of the same from 400 years ago, from 1,000 years ago, from 200 years ago. But how do we break the cycle? How do we step off the hamster wheel to connect back to the knowing that we deserve more? We deserve better. It begins with you. You must release. You must remove. You must detach from former versions of self that no longer serve your best and highest good. Former versions of self for which you attach and cling onto are strictly in detriment to moving forward. The cycle of redundancy is ever present. Once you remove of your former understanding, you begin to recognize that your soul is in place to guide you in this earthly existence. Your soul is in support of and gifts of solution for all endeavor. The soul has experienced the earthly reality many times and takes from it the experience to know that you have the ability to connect back to your destiny. Destiny lies within the soul's blueprint, not that of the human. Humans tend to remain in distraction based in outside circumstance for which accolades and accomplishment rule of the everyday. What is currently transpiring is based in the human ego affixing and creating of an idol for which to hold onto a pedestal. But when you recognize that those for which you place upon the pedestal are surely to fall, you recognize that idol is of a made-up construct. That for which you should hold as worth and value resides within you, not through accomplishment, not through accolade, but rather who you inherently are. You are love personified from the spiritual realm. You hold within you the knowledge and unconditional love for which will set humanity free. Now is the time to align to the freedom promised, to bring humanity back home. Home is of the frequency for which to attune. Home is of the consciousness for which to reside. Home is of the consciousness for which to commune with spiritual guidance in the everyday. You have the opportunity to do better, to be better, to make better. If we all choose of consciousness to spread of the unconditional love necessary to rid humanity of the hatred and fear for which it attaches, we can move forward in peace, everlasting. Do this in remembrance of who you are and where you come. You are the gift to assist in the evolution of humanity as we know it. In gratitude, I gift and receive infinite, unconditional love to and from you, always and forever.